Hello, hello. We're out here at the apartment boulders. Yesterday I went to Wookie after work and it was like the most brutally miserable session I've ever had. Maybe not, but it was really shit. It was like extremely fucking cold and I started off by dunking my foot in the river on the way over. And my buddy Jeremy came with me. He's an old friend from Maryland. We used to take trips to Chattanooga together when I was a teenager, so that was awesome. He lives here now and it was good to catch up with him, but the session didn't go that hot. Like, it took forever to warm up. It took like over an hour to warm up, and then I did do the crux move again from the bottom, like again on my second or third try, and just like the first session I dry fired in the middle, and after that like my ankle was cashed. It was way too painful to do the heel toe cam anymore, and it's quite sore today. Fortunately the hike in here is pretty short, and hopefully the climbing won't bother too much or I won't take any big falls. But yeah, it's a bummer. I think I'm gonna have to leave Wookie for another year, or maybe give it a Hail Mary at the end of this time period I'm here in Chattanooga. Maybe my ankle will have healed a little bit by then, but I didn't really film it all except for at the very end. I was like, oh, let me see if I can do it from one move in or whatever, and I just like epically failed. So I might include that, and I talked about the boulder a little bit to show you guys that thing because it's really awesome. But for now, I'll show you some of the apartment boulder stuff. This is my second time at the apartment boulders. I came on a trip a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, and we only had 2.5 days of climbing because the weather was really shitty. And so I tried the shield at first, didn't do it. Then we went to Western Gold and I did that, but it took a long time. And then the next day we did Dragon Ball in the morning, and I also sent that after a very long time and it was super wrecked. And that's like a really long strenuous hike, but that was the last day of good weather. So I convinced my buddies to come with me to the apartment boulders to try Osiris, because I was really just star chasing the very best of the best boulders. And I epicked on this thing. Here it is. Really incredible. It's quite tall. I don't know if you can tell. It's maybe, I don't know, 18-20 feet at the lip, slopey top out, and I had a really good flash burn. I fell like, I think I stuck this hold, and every single try for like hours I was falling going to these holds out here. We didn't really have a good light setup. I think we had like one small light and like iPhones and stuff and dying headlamps. And it wasn't until like hours into this session with no skin did I realize that it wasn't all chalked up and nice like this. And because we couldn't see, I had been trying to go to the wrong hold the whole time. Like, I wasn't going there, I was going above or below it or something. I don't really remember. But I remember like I went to the right one time by accident, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much easier. Oh, maybe I was trying to go to like that one above it. But on my Sengo, the one light we had started like blinking like it was gonna die, and so I sent it while it was blinking, and it died by the time I got to the top out, which is a very real mantle. Unfortunately, I never fell from up there. We only had a few pads, but it was definitely memorable and very exciting, and I had to try super hard. This is one of my favorite boulders in the world. I think it's somewhere in the top 20 on my list right now. It's just phenomenal. And the main thing I'm here for tonight is Down Payment, which is a V9 that's similar in quality. It's super sandbagged. Lots of people, everyone at 8A is like, this is just V10. This is harder than Osiris. This is just V10. Similar to Wookie, how everyone's like, it's just V13. Like, it's not V12, but everyone keeps calling it that because it's the South. The landing kind of sucks. It's just like all these sticks, and like it could be made really nice. Like, there's plenty of timber around, but no one really gives a shit, and it just kind of gets muddy and gross and swampy when it rains, and so it could definitely be in a better setting. We're also like out back behind some apartments. Imagine if this thing were like in a field in the middle of the mountains, or like on top of a hill perched with a great view, you know? The setting's not that awesome, which is something I realize I haven't talked about in the last videos as much, partially because like it's dark out and I can't really observe it too much. Start hold, It's quite low, but it's also extremely obvious. And if I remember, yeah, it's a big jug, which is ideal. So maybe if it were like a little higher, it would be nicer. And then you have like just the coolest fucking holds on this thing. There's this series of like potty jugs, and none of these moves are particularly hard. If I recall correctly, it's quite spanny, and I would say height dependent, but I think Zach Galler, someone quite short, did it with alternate beta, so it definitely goes regardless of your size. I want to say you go right and then right again to this undercling, and then like get your feet real high on these smears and stand up hard into this one. And then go again left hand to that edge. But I can't totally remember. Show you some more of these holds. Just so dope. Oh. The feet are just smears. There's this nice little nub foot. If I were a true badass, I would repeat this for the video, but I'm definitely not doing that. Not tonight. I did love the climb. Maybe it'd be worth repeating. I don't really repeat though as a rule. And then today, okay, another thing about this boulder is that if you start the same and go left out this crack, it's V7, which is just like a huge bummer. Like if that were just blank wall, how mega would that be? That's probably the biggest thing Osiris has going against it, unfortunately. But I want to do that one, and I want to warm up on this V9, super cool pinches called, I believe it's called Canopy Soldier. So do these, they seem a little bit more doable before down payment, which I might just get wrecked on. Yeah. Fucking dope. Look at that. Very nice. The rock is just phenomenal. Oh god. FA was by this guy Alan, who does the commentating for USA climbing events now. It's a funny little video he has of the FA. Cool, I'm gonna climb. Started trying to watch some beta videos, but I got too impatient. I was getting too cold, so I just went for it, but fucking great boulder. Wow. fucking swamp foot. God damn it. Swamp. Definitely the worst part about this boulder is the setting.
Outside with the cuties, I don't think the woods are too deep. The grass covers the sand. Oh, the wood is damp. Feeling very tough, 'cause my friend
Knee straight to this next burn I might try using the heel to do both bumps, which like no one else does, but that's like the type of move I feel very comfortable on, and smearing is hurting my ankle a bit, so let's see how that goes.
I'm not awake. I haven't written this part yet. Will you help me write it? You are both bites on vacation. I'm sad.
God, that's scary. Ooh, the heel thing worked. Scary last night. I knew it was gonna be scary, and it's still scary. Woo, mama. This is the kind of boulder that I kind of do wish it were daytime, because you can't like really see the feet up there that well, and it's scary. I just like want to be sure that I'm on the right thing, and I'm not.
Song yet? Will you help me fix it?
Holy fuck. Diggers. Just diggers. Oh man. Grab fork again. Really hard to eat this. God, fucking damn it. So close. It's hard to slot that left foot in there. Okay, I just watched a video of Ben Burke, and he does the last move off of the heel too, so I'm gonna try that. Oh. I knew I wouldn't be able to see the feet at the end, so I just kind of campused. It worked though. Sick, that was good beta. Damn, that was sick. Hooray, I did it. Now I have to decide if I want to go back and get revenge on Canopy Soldier or go home. Cool, I'm stoked. Down payment was maybe the boulder I wanted to do most this whole trip to the south. And every night that I wasn't going there, I was like, fuck, I really need to do down payment. So I'm happy to have that one off my mind. And I can maybe try some other hard boulders, or I don't know, my ankle hurts a lot. But I really want to try Southern Draw, I really want to try Half Moon. I think I'm gonna rest tomorrow. Then I'm gonna try the Jewel, which looks awesome, and this awesome looking V8 all natural nearby it. And then who knows what the future holds. But I'll show you some down payment stuff. So, very striking, beautiful boulder. The landing is pretty good, but it's on a bit of a hill, as you can see here. I've sort of shingled the pads to make it a bit flatter. So like compared to Osiris is a flatter landing, but it's like got all those annoying sticks and mud. This one's not nearly as muddy, but there is this nice ambient. There's a nice ambiance of this stream here trickling along. So maybe like they even each other out in terms of landing. This one does not have any other exits. It's very pure. Like you just start and go up. What it does have, however, is a sit start, which some may argue is more obvious than the stand. Starting on that rail at a sit versus starting left hand way down there, right hand up here. I would say the sit's maybe more obvious. Maybe I'll try that before going over to Canopy Soldier. Show you some of the holds. If you were to sit start, this is your left hand. This is your right hand. I'm assuming you use this foot. For the stand, I just start smearing on this thing. It's okay. This start hand's not my favorite. It's kind of like a pocket. There's like 2 fingers here, and your third kind of gets slooped in there, and it's like a tiny bit jagged. Not really though. Skin's fine. The left hand, little undercling pocket. First left hand, slopey pinch. Whoa. Very cool hold. It's hard to be accurate on it. I would always like hit further and then slide into it. And then you go right hand. This dope slot hold, which you just bump off of, which is kind of a bummer because it's super cool. But then even cooler, flat edge. I kind of pinch it actually. Some people crimp. Really nice, maybe like 3/4 pad or a full pad even. And then you kind of just sit on this huge foot and wiggle your fingertips into this bad Larry, which it's hard to get a great angle, but it's just like a slopey crimp. It's like 3 fingers and you crimp it. And then here are probably the coolest 3 holds on the climb. You go right hand loaf, bump. I think it's really humid out. You can see like from my brush those like weird little marks. I think it's just moisture. And then this last move is the crux. You just huck your meat to this sick loaf, which was way better hold than I thought it was going to be. It like really stuck. And the top's much easier than Osiris, but very nice, very enjoyable. Boulder's gently overhung. Maybe like 10 degrees or something. Really, truly excellent. Compare it to other V9s on the top 100 single digits list or contenders. Things that come to mind are Brown Recluse, which I just did a couple weeks ago, and So Ill. I think this one is better than Brown Recluse. Brown Recluse has some trees that are close to it, which make it a bit crowded. You could go left into a much easier climb on Brown Recluse. And Well, they're both very nice heights. Brown Recluse is almost a little too tall. It's maybe like 5 feet taller than this. And this, I think, is a very, very perfect height. You can easily fall on that last move and be totally safe, but it's enough to get your heart racing. Superman, Superman, the start hold is very uncomfortable. It's one of those like super high angle Joe's crimps. There also is a left exit. Similar height. Superman's maybe a couple feet taller. Both have like a last move that's kind of the crux. The landing is flat on Superman. There is a bit of a rock in the back. They're close, these two. I think down payment I might like a little bit better, but one could very easily make an argument for Superman. They're very close. Let's see what else is on my list here. Oh, Critically Acclaimed, which I made a video about. You can go watch that. Critically Acclaimed is better. I can say that with confidence. Harmonic Tremors in the Northeast I have not done, but I have looked at it. I would say that boulder is better. Ripple Wall I've not done or been to. Built Like a Goddess in Joe's. Ooh, that one's really fucking good. The rock is just like a little bit poopy up top still, and there's a sandy hold, but it beats this on every other factor. I would say Built Like a Goddess for me is in between this and Superman. Heart of Darkness in Yosemite, I did that one, and I should make a video about it really. Heart of Darkness is right next to the highway, which is not that awesome. It's very, very pure, with a very obvious start hold and a flat landing. I think Heart of Darkness is better, but not as good as Critically Acclaimed. It's not as stunning. Mega. I'm gonna try to sit moves a couple times just to see what they're about, but I'm pretty satisfied and my ankle's feeling really sore. And it's like almost 11, so probably won't try it too much. Still unsure if I want to go to Canopy. On the one hand, it'd be nice to ticket and have one less boulder to do next time. On the other hand, I don't really care that much about it, and it kind of hurts. Oh my god. I don't think I want to try it anymore. Oh well. It's a hard move. Big pull. Very low to the ground. I think the stance start is slightly better. I quit. I really just need to get my sequence locked down. I kept flipping between beta last time and rapid firing, and it's hard for me to smear on this right foot, so like dropping my heel on these smears was hard, and I'm very unnatural in open 3, so struggling with that pocket, but I just need to take my time. I know I can do it.
Live how I wanna, 'cause I'm freer than a bird song. Life's a challenge, so for balance, had to right some wrongs. Live how I wanna, 'cause I'm freer than a bird song.
I think that's gonna be kind of hard from the start though. For some reason. I didn't like this thing. I ended up just really narrow compressed. This is objectively a very cool boulder, but it's so overshadowed by Osiris. It makes it seem like not that cool in comparison. First time I've used sandpaper all day because the rock's so smooth and good out here. It's like cold, but not that cold because I'm in a t-shirt, and it's just like kind of stagnant and humid. It's not get swamped, but
Been that nigga since a adolescent. I done learned some lessons, come back better like I never failed. Manifest my future like a wishing well. Married to the game, but I don't kiss and tell. We don't talk as much, but I still wish you well. Roll up my sleeves like I do my heart. Kites fly higher with a running start. Niggas trying to down me like I'm Tony Stark. More like Clark, but I think people with a goal too. Nigga just be you, 'cause all that fake shit gon' expose through.
Come on.
She cold, my heart cold too. I be laying low, but I still go through. Get it how you live, and that's the cold truth. Birds of a feather.
I don't feel like I'm a very good climber right now. It's not that physical, it's mostly just technical. I'm kind of failing the test.
So they be pissed off. Imagine how they face look when I lift off. Niggas think it's given, but that shit costs. Live how I wanna, cause I'm freer than a bird song. Life's a challenge, so for balance, had to right some wrongs. Live how I wanna, cause I'm freer than a bird song. Live and let live. I'm free, I'm like the prison system, lesson in the bid. I come from uncles with big bellies and pelly leather. To a plethora of rap niggas telling me that they better with no proof. Just subjective thought ain't quite been thought out. A grain of salt to listen to anything out of y'all mouth. It's what it feel like when making amends after a fallout. I got the ball in my court, fuck it, I ball out. If you seen what we saw, you probably would set and I ball out. I'm talking about the pressures of messing up legacies and successes. This hands down, 7 up, I gotta see like I'm Bethlehem born, destined for more. I dance in the devil.
I wish I could say I enjoyed it.
I feel like Eve,
I
second
didn't really.
son. I am able, can't let him lead you astray like Adam was. I keep going, but that's enough. He got the head of the gas.
Well, another one off the list, I guess. For me, that completes the Osiris boulder. Maybe someday someone will start there and traverse into Osiris. That would be dumb, but definitely goes. Probably pretty hard. Love you, Osiris. Let me show you some of these Canopy Soldier holds while we're here, because it is cool. These are the start holds, insanely sick pinches. And you get this very sick little crimp, slopey crimp. I hate this fucking hold, but it is cool. You just drag, which I suck at. And then Gaston, crimp. Mostly good for 2. Schloopy slots, pinchy pinch. Same top out as the 7.
And this, it can hear the sound and shit.
Yeah.
This is wild.
We'll see if I can even do this right now.
Alright, Eric.
Oh fuck, pretend I did it.
Yeah, dude, you got it, dude. Relive it, man. Nice, dude. Nice dab. Come on, you got it. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, come on, dude.
Alright, I wouldn't have done it anyway. Okay.
Oh, dude, lights in this thing look fucking trippy as hell. Did you know that?
Like these lights, you mean?
No, like your light and the heater light look crazy in this thing.
Oh.
So like looks like an old TV. Like,
Oh, I have a setting that makes it look like that.
that's sick.
It like shows things that are overexposed.
Womp 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 womp. Yeah. I guess it also shows things that are underexposed, like you, Eric.
Jesus, dude, how did you get my little towel so dirty?
What do you mean?
Look at it.
Dude, that's you.
What?
When you're roasting your sock.
It is clean.
Dude, no, dude, my shoes are pretty dirty.
You put your shoes on it?
No, well, my climbing shoes, yeah. I hadn't cleaned them since I bought them, like, 6 months ago. Because I don't have tension shoe spray.
Alright, I'm gonna put my wet socks on and let's get out of here.
Oh, dude, I'm so cold, dude.
I'm so ready to go home.
Dude, I want to
Sit
eat.
in a bed.
Dude, I want to eat Waffle House so bad.
Sounds... Honestly, Waffle House is so fucking disappointing.
It's so ass, but
It's like so much better to just make waffles yourself.
Oh. Can I stop recording?
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to say stupid shit when I'm recording.
I think I'm gonna not even make a video about this boulder.
Dude, I think I'm gonna...
I think I should make a video when I send, like, next year. My ankles recovered.
Nice. Here, dude. Here.
Thanks.
Dude, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I'm so fucking uncomfortable right now. Like, my comfort level is, like, so low. This sucks so much.
This is terrible. This is a shit session. Maybe I should post this video.
This is funny.
It's kind of funny.
Dude, you should post videos not of you just sending shit.
Show the struggle.
Yeah, I think that's way funnier.
Alright, fine. I'll just post this video uncut.
But I tried anyway.
Wookie Charms. I thought I had a good shot, but my ankle is a bit too fucked for the toe cam. I had like 2-3 good burns before it started really hurting. And I stuck the crux and then I dry fired again in the middle. But I guess it'll have to wait till next year, sadly. I don't think that this ankle's a ligament thing, so I don't think it's gonna heal up anytime soon. Today was fucking freezing. Nice low start, compressing on these 2 holds. This is the left hand. This is the right hand. And you heel toe cam in here. And there is apparently a V8 that goes right and exits out here. I think that, well, let me finish going through the holds. Most people go right hand to this sick hold, big bump. This is the crux to this awesome like little round ball crimp. And then you hand heel on the left and you go to the side pull. and then you tag this thing. Some people grab this one too. And then you go slap up to this fatty edge. But I do like this high left foot, back flag beta, sick pinch, keep it tight, bump to this hold, which is really hard to get into the back of. There's like a crimp back there. And then you like huck it to this big fat meat hook jug. When I think about quality Southern lines, I think Osiris is better. I think God Module is better. I think Dragon Ball is better. I think this is on par, similar in quality to the Shield. There's like this early exit, V8, so an earlier, easier exit, similar to the Shield. This one has a much better landing, perfectly good landing. But it's maybe not as striking and beautiful of a line. The setting is not as beautiful. It's kind of like set into the hillside a little bit. And there are like some holds that aren't completely necessary to climb it. And then at the top, you like traverse out the right side rather than going straight up, which would be like a little bit cooler of a line, I guess. But I think it is top 100. It's fucking awesome. I wish my ankle wasn't fucked up. I would love to have tried to have climbed it. But on to the next. Try some other shit. Jeremy, do you have any input?
I think that it's imperative to have a heater, and the approach on this boulder is really hard. I think the approach is what makes it V12. I think that if the approach was easier, it'd probably be more like V9.
Yeah, probably.
I think you have to roast your socks.
Yeah, I stepped in the river. My sock is all soggy. And I forgot my fork, so I had to eat my fruit like an animal out of my Tupperware.
You're giving your food that glove. Like a llama. Like a camel. It's like a Mediterranean.
Wow, this hold's really bad. Now that I'm feeling it again, I'm like, holy shit, this hold's terrible.
Yeah.
Really bad hold. See how steep it is. How steep do you think this wall is?
You should, like,
I'm gonna measure.
You should get under it and go like that.
Oh, like that angle?
Yeah.
I don't think it looks that cool. Can't tell though. Where did I? Oh yeah. Let's see what angle it is. I'm gonna guess it's pretty fucking steep. I'm gonna guess it's like 50 degrees overhung.
We get 50K.
Does this seem like a neutral spot?
Yeah.
Jeremy, what's 90 minus 41?
Uh, 51, I think. Wait, shut up. I don't know. 39, 49, 49. I'm tired. 49. I think it's 49.
49 degrees overhung. I asked you because I didn't want to do the math myself.
It's 49.5.
Oh, Wookie. Another day. This is the longest video ever. 10 minutes video.
Dude, we should record the approach out. I think that would be funny.
Okay.
I think that's more funnier.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright.